ASMR. I am here today. Today's video is what's on my desk. So, I don't know if you can realize, but where I am filming this right now is in my room. As you can tell, I can't really see behind me, there's no viewfinder. Oh, but I have it on my watch. Here we have some hats that I wear, but I digress. So this is my room. Where you are right now, you are on my desk, and I'm just gonna show you what you don't see that's on my desk. So let's start, shall we? So the first thing I have on my desk is a PU. Might be in reverse, a PU. A PU cup. This is where I keep all of my drawing utensils. So I have a very big Sharpie that I have not used for a while. Let's open it, shall we? I don't really know about you, but I don't really use Sharpies that much. I do love the smell of it. But yeah, it's a very big pen. But guess what? I also have a small Sharpie. This one right here. This one's like a finer point. Also, so for my desk, I usually use this desk to write my screenplays. I think in another world I might show you what's behind you, or actually I'll just do it right now. Okay, ready? So it's gonna be jarring, but it's okay. I am gonna turn this around. Here we go. Hi. This is what is... I have to hold the microphone 1 second. Sorry. This is what is behind you. So you stand right there, and I have this writing board. So this writing board is cardboard. It's actually poster board I got from CVS, and I drew all these lines across, broken in 4, and it broken into, it's 3 acts, but it's actually 4. So we have Act 1, Act 2, Act 2 again, and Act 3. And it's pretty cool because I'm gonna put my microphone down now so I can focus. But it's pretty cool because what you do is, let me show you. I have lots and lots of post-it notes. But what you do is you have all of these note cards that you write with the utensils. These. And then what you do is you get a little tack, which is right here. Oops. My tripod's falling. You get a little tack right here. And you put it up and you pin it on the wall. So as you can tell, on my wall right now, I'm making this into a handheld. Sorry, excuse me. I have some beats. So for instance, this is for the film that I was working on. That's for the short film called Flowers. That's actually shooting in a week starting tomorrow. It starts with being best friends nice thing about this board is you put you can take them off, you can put them back on, and you can do whatever story you want. On the bottoms here, I have just some overall things about storytelling. This is the Dan Harmon story circle. I believe that's what it is. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But it's this idea, the circle, that every story starts with a you. That so you need something, so you go, you search for it, you find it, you take what you found, but only to return that you've changed. And it's cut in two because the first part of the story is order. So you're in a world that you already know, but something has happened where you want things to change. So you go and you search, and this is where chaos ensues. It's where, sometimes like the villains come, where you just are in a world that you've never been in with before. So I use that to help do scenes and story structure. I also have this. Go with your gut. Because sometimes I need a reminder. Over here, I have Shema. And I think it's Shema, and who else was the other one? Let me move this around. That was my board for YouTube video ideas. Oops, sorry. It fell. And Troy. So, back in the day, here am I turning around. The only thing is I can't tell if you're gonna see me, but I think you can. So, back in the day, I was kind of more learning how to get into a writing routine, and I can make a whole. Here, I'm gonna put the tripod back. I think that's okay. Let me check. Yes, that's okay. So I'm just gonna pull you up a little bit. I'm gonna put you to the side a little bit. Okay, and we're back. So what I was saying, so back in the day when I was writing, I was really trying to get into a writing routine, to just become a better writer. It's more like I just wanted to, just get better at the craft. I kind of been afraid of a lot of things. I went to acting school at NYU, and I think I'm kind of afraid to act, even though I love acting. I'm afraid of auditioning and kind of put myself out there, and I kind of can sometimes throw myself into other activities. I don't know if you ever do that, where you're kind of avoiding something, but I guess I kind of did that with writing. I really wanted to go into writing so that I could act in things and not audition for it. And it's true. I mean, so that's what I did, and I really, really, really wanted to act. So it was my motivation, and I guess it's smart. It was my motivation to write. So if I'm like, the only way I'm going to act is by being something that I wrote, then I need to write something. So I created basically created a routine, and Shema and Troy are kind of my spirits. So I read this thing, I think from Atomic Habits, the book, where you want to make things, a way to make a habit work is by creating a routine around it, and by creating a startup routine. So I used to, before I would write, that was for the short film Flowers too, I would stand up and I would stretch, and then I would light a candle, and I would actually kind of like summon my writing gods. Shema and Troy, they're actually pretty sacred to me right now. I haven't talked to them or used them for a while, but there's this idea, I think it's from Maya Angelou. She said this thing where, well, I also saw it on another YouTube channel or video a long time ago, but she has this really beautiful quote. I think I'm gonna totally butcher it, but it's of someone in the cotton field or something, and I think it was her or somewhere else, and there's this poem about her, this woman, seeing these words fly across the sky and the air, and she sprints, and it's coming towards her, and she sprints as fast as she can to get to her desk, so right when the words come, she can write it down. She like plucks it out of air, and I love this idea that creativity, they used to do this in the Greek times too, where they had like an alter ego, a spirit. So when you would create something, it wouldn't be part of your ego, it would be a higher spirit that you funneled to create the work, the art that you did. And that really doesn't sound good, but maybe that's better, I don't know. So yeah, I love that. So I was calling Shema and Troy, those were just two names that came to me, so I wrote them down, and I got in the habit of calling towards them and writing, and yeah. So that's my board. Back on my desk now. So my tripod sits on two books. One's called 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think, which is brilliant. I might read some passages from that sometime. I have my note cards. I have lots and lots and lots of stickies. And I also have these cool cards I got from England. I actually went to Stratford, which is so cool. I love Shakespeare, and I went to where he was born, and I got these cards, which are really cool. They're postcards. I want to hang them up on my wall, and they are from some of the Shakespeare plays I was in when I was back in college. So this is Measure for Measure. This is As You Like It, which I wasn't in, but I just love, this woman and this boy. I love that. I was also, I was in Othello. I was Cassio, which is, I thought, pretty fun to play. And, excuse me. And Twelfth Night, I had a monologue from them, Sebastian. And yeah, we're back to Measure. So yeah, I also have, what else do I have on here? So back to writing. I kind of realized that this desk is mostly writing stuff, because I guess that's what I was doing here a lot. I implemented a lot of things on this desk. I used to just work on this. So another thing I used to do as a writer, and I think this is really great advice for anyone that wants to make something a habit, is I would recommend a marble jar. I recommend this because, well, what you do is you have a jar of marbles, and then you have another jar that you put the marbles into, and every time you write, or every time you do the action, you take do that because eventually the marbles go away and you're supposed to give yourself a prize or something that you really want when you get all the marbles. And the reason I really love this is because if you get in the habit of putting the marbles in after you do something, you eventually forget you're doing it. But then when there's no more marbles, you're reminded, oh my god, I've been doing this the entire time. And then you realize, wow, I did so much more than I ever thought I did, right? And it's good to then, give yourself a prize as well. But also the better part is, by the end of that, you have the habit kind of already ingrained, so you're not really doing it for the marble anymore. You're doing it kind of for the feeling of doing the actual thing. So yeah. I also have a dry eraser marker. I have blue. I have black. I have red. I also have like a fake plant. I like fake plants because then I don't have to water them and they make the room green. I have an A24 postcard. Tell me where this is from. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It's The Shining. Oh, actually, maybe it's not. Where do you think this is from? If you know it, let me know in the comments. I thought this was The Shining, but maybe it's not. Oops. I also, on my desk, have a candle. Like I was saying, I used to like this a lot. Wow. Oh my god, I wish you could smell that. That smells so amazing. It smells like vanilla and like almost like a vanilla cheesecake, but it's Vanilla Bean by Tuscany Candle. I think it's been closed so long, and because of that, the scent has really made it a lot better. I also like to keep on my desk some cards. I love cards. I love when people write me cards, write me letters. And I actually love writing letters too. For the short film that I'm doing, I'm actually, one of the rewards for people like donating to the film is me writing them a thank you letter. I just love how personal it is. But these are just a couple of, oh, so cute, a couple of cards. So this one is from one of my best friends from college. Her name was Georgia. She was so cute because she sent me well, it wasn't for Valentine's Day, it was a birthday, I think last year, and freshman year of college, she took these Polaroids of me and everyone in our group, and we didn't really know each other that well, but then we were friends for 4 years, and I love that she just put that in a card. She wrote, P.S. I found this very cute Polaroid from 2016, and I wanted you to have this. This was freshman year, Valentine's Day, and we walked around Prospect Park and got pics. Smiley face. It's actually a really sweet card because this girl, it was so cute. Have a mighty birthday. This girl, well, she's kind of like my soulmate, and I don't know about you guys, but it's been interesting. I've been having a really interesting process. I think we all hyperfixate on things, but mine's usually like sexuality and everything, but I consider myself queer, but this girl made me really question a lot. Before I met her, I was very gay, and then I met her, and it was just interesting how you can be really connected to people, and then you're kind of like, do I want that to be more intimate? What am I into, But I love this woman. Like, I think that that just happens when you love someone. You just eventually begin to question all the lines that, make your relationship what it is. You kind of are like, can there be more? I think that's natural. Let me know if that's a natural instinct for you too. But yeah, she sent this, and I love it. I also have another birthday card from my aunt and their kids and stuff. I think there was a check in that one because it was a really short card. And then this one, let's see what this one is. Oh, this makes me want to cry. Oh my god. I'm getting emotional because this card, I'll tell you, one of my friends, new friends in LA, basically, she actually got hit by a car, a long time ago, maybe a couple months ago, and I saw her, I didn't know what happened, and then, we basically, like, I was picking something up from her place, and we were outside talking, I was asking how she was, and she basically told me, that she got hit by a car. She had to get stitches, like, in her head and everything, and I hugged her, I got out, and she had COVID a while ago too, I think she was recovering, but I still hugged her anyways, and she started breaking down and crying, and I just went to CVS, and I got her things, like, I got her, like, one of those candles, I got her, like, candy and soda, and then I came back, like, 50 minutes later, I just gave it to her, and this is a card, basically, she sent it in the mail, even though we're, like, blocks away, but yeah, it's just a thank you card for all that, and, I could tell it meant a lot to her. I think it was just important, she was, like, feeling away from home and stuff, and it was just important to, like, give her love, just, like, remind people that you really care for them, and at the end of the day, money's just money, but, like, I think someone will always remember that, and I will always remember this card from her, because it was very sweet that she sent that back. So I love to have these cards, kind of in my view, for moments like that, where I forget what they were, and then I remember. So yeah, I also have really cool sunglasses on here. Do I look cool or what? These are chipping, I do need new ones. And also on here is a light. I got these lights free from set. I can do another video about it, but the lighting department, they left their lights, and I took them, and I offered to give them back. I asked when they're picking them up from location. They, like, left them at a house, and they never came back and got them, so they're mine now. And that's what's actually lighting up the back, is these portable lights, which is pretty cool that I have, I think. And yeah, so that's my video for today, or for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming it, and I hope you kind of got a sense of what's on my desk. It's messy, but I always kind of like the videos of people showing what they have in their place. So yeah, if no one's told you tonight or today, you are so loved, and you matter here on Earth, and I just feel really grateful that you're actually watching this video. And if you'd love to follow my journey in entertainment, positivity, lifestyle, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I would love to create a community that's just filled with really good people. I want us to just go on a journey together. I think it's really important to realize that, everyone is their own pace in life, and I think it's the in-between moments like these, where we just kind of hang out and chat, that I think are what life's all about. So, I would love for you to be a part of it, and I hope to see you at my next video. So, with that, I say good night, and I'll see you later, alligator.